Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 13 on Project Elizabeth. All right. So again, in your view, it's a beautiful 3D representation of the beautiful 4-bedroom house that we are putting up for our client. Yes, this is so unique and beautiful. 4-bedroom, all in suite. Okay, very reasonable, sizable, not too big, something that you can afford. Comes with a spiral staircase, as you can see, and so beautifully designed by Jonathan Tete. Become a landowner in Ghana. If you want to own your own land where you live largely, okay, be able to have your chicken poop, your vegetables, and all of that you want to grow, organic food, have the fresh air in your lungs, please contact Select Estate. Select Estate is located on the Winneba Kaswa Road. Okay, so after Budumburam, you're heading towards Winneba. They are on that stretch of the road, and those roads are being constructed, and so making it commutable and easy accessible to malls and to the airport. All right. So we are back at site. Project Elizabeth is going on nicely. We are preparing the concrete mixture a day before the casting, which is something very necessary. If you try to bring a concrete mixture on the day of casting, it actually delays your work. And you know, these concrete mixture operators, they work with a certain time. And every day, the mixture is supposed to do around 80 bags a day. And 80 bags a day probably might not be enough. They can still go more, but they would have to charge you. And so if they start early, they'll be able to finish early. And so if they have to continue, you can pay them extra. And so they continue. So what we normally do is bring the concrete mixture a day before the casting. So if the concrete mixture is going to be tomorrow, today, we have to bring the concrete mixture sometimes in the evening. And then they will do all their setup, because those setup takes a lot of time. So bring the concrete mixture a day before, okay, make the setup very easy so that in the morning they just go ahead and do the casting. And this only applies to when you are doing a concrete cast on the first floor. Because those ones that you do on the ground floor, they just push the concrete mixture and then they just start the machine. So that is not a problem. But this type of the lift one, usually you need to install them a day before. Okay, so it is very, very important. The operators will work, they will do 80 bags, and after 80 bags, they'll tell you they are done. But that is not what we do all the time. We have to push them by giving them extra money, so they can finish the entire work. If it requires that the concrete cast go 2 days, that is normal, because the building is so huge and they cannot finish all one day. There are certain buildings that we cast them in 3 days, and so we understand. But don't allow them to do 80 bags and then go scot-free. Scot-free. You have to let them do at least 120, 130 bags. You understand? Yeah. So whatever the amount they charge, you can just add 200 or 300 Ghana cedis, and so try to finish up the work. Concrete casting is going on, and as you can see, it's very rich. Make sure you have enough cement in there, because when it comes to slab and there's not enough cement, you're causing a big problem. You understand? So there should be enough cement in there. Yeah, there should be enough cement. That will make sure that once you remove the board, you have a very perfect finish and strong. There's no vibration, in there. You understand? So all the slab that we are casting, we are making sure that at the end of the day, quality speaks for itself. We get the best out of what we are doing. Again, whilst they're working, they need to protect those pipes out there. So if you're someone who is project monitoring and project managing your own dream house, remember that the mason should take care of all other activities up there for the electrical pipes and the plumbing pipes, and then also the steel reinforcement. Because these guys, when they're pushing the wheelbarrows, they don't care. They can cause a lot of damage. So they need to make sure that they place board on top of it so that the wheelbarrows can move smoothly. They are not supposed to damage any pipe, you understand, both electricals and that of the plumbing, you understand. That is very, very necessary. And so the foreman at the top should keep an eye on everybody. Again, the slab casting should be smooth. It has to be leveled. It shouldn't be bumpy here and there, so that when it rains, you have water sitting on top of your slab. No, it has to be smooth and leveled properly. And that is exactly what you're saying. So it's a gradual process. So when we are done with this, usually it takes 21 days to cure. Yes, 21 days for curing. And by doing so, we have to spray water on the surfaces. We do it early in the morning and mid-afternoon, or no, after maybe around 4-5 o'clock in the evening. By that time the sun is down a little bit, and so they have to go and spray water. We have to do this maybe continuously for a week. You understand? Yes, just be pouring water, because it takes 21 days for the concrete to cure. And so during this process, the concrete will be starving for water, and the compound between the sand, cement, creates some amount of heat during the curing stage, and this heat requires water to cool down, and it's part of the curing process. So if you don't give it enough water and there's a sunlight hitting it, before you realize there'll be cracks on top of your slab. And so pouring water constantly helps it to relax and cure properly. You understand? And so this is the best thing to do. You can see the staircase being done neatly. Everything looks so beautiful. Okay, done so beautiful. Yes, I really love the team for what they have done. They have done a very good job. They've done a very good job. So hopefully the next thing we have to do now is proceed with the first floor superstructure. You understand? We're going to proceed with the first floor superstructure, and then gradually we will get to the rooftop. So little by little, yes, a 4-bedroom house. Yes, and I believe you can also do it wherever you are. All you need to do is trust the process. You understand? Trust the process. And I have done this. Make sure you take your time, watch my videos, know exactly who I am, what I do. And so once you give me a call, it becomes an easy conversation. You understand? Just try to understand me. A lot of people have watched me for years. And so when they call, they know exactly whom they are talking to. So I have been here for some time now, and you've seen all the project that I'm doing. Okay. So yes, this is Mr. Bright. I am the CEO of B&C Constructions Limited. We build houses and I prepare estimates. And so if you have your blueprint already, all you have to do is just bring it up front. I will charge you for the blueprint preparation of the estimate. And once the estimate is done and you want to go ahead and build with me, yes, so we have the agreement, and then we proceed and build your house for you. So basically this is what we have done. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. So I guess this will be the end of Project Elizabeth until I come your way with the continuation, which is the superstructure. I'll be moving on to other Project Ajoa and Dennis, and or the Oyarifa project, which I'll be uploading because it's long overdue. So the next videos will be popping up on your screen will be the Oyarifa project. All right. So if you love this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you've not. From me to you, shalom. God bless you. Bye-bye.